compared to the other night?
There are things that you can't emphasize everything with these guys, and all we talked about was passion, intensity. I didn't care about the other stuff. The basketball will be sloppy, but play. But again, I love the fight. I love the emotion they played with, the enthusiasm they played with. But how about our transition defense after made goals? How about the breakdown on the last play? We just chased the best shooter outside. They had two players, and Frank did a fabulous job, and he's doing a great job with this team. What he's doing is he's playing through two or three guys, and those two or three are as good as anybody in our league. And all I was thinking about prior to the game, if one of these guys gets going, I don't want this to be Texas A&M. If you don't know, we had a kid get like 56 on us. And that's why we trapped Brown early. We just trapped him. Now, we didn't do it the whole game, but we did. And we played some zone. I liked what the zone looked like today.
Yeah, it's all about the team meeting, right?
Yeah, that helped us.
Was the idea to go to zone some today, or was it foul trouble?
No, we did the first foul. We were going to go every free throw. And then we went zone twice, and they scored twice. And I go, there's your zone. And then I went back to it again, and then we started screwing up the game a little bit. And this is a long team. It's a big team. It's a good zone team if they'll scramble. But you also got to rebound.
Do you feel like you just needed to shake some things up today to maybe see how?
We won without Willie again. That's hard. I mean, Marcus Lee was great. Andrew did a great job of running the team. Just had a great feel for the game and where he needed to go and what he needed to do. When you talk coming into this building where they just don't lose, and you have 7 turnovers, and we had 5 freshmen out there most of the game. I think we had 5 freshmen out there most of the game. And there were times we looked like we had 5 freshmen out there. But all they did, we kept saying, don't let them drive right. Did you not hear? They just kept driving right, driving right, driving right. So now the next game we play, I imagine they will drive right.
James had a stretch in the second half where he's kind of hitting everything, and yet he comes down, he can dribble into a three, but he gives it up to Aaron, he makes a three-pointer and a better shot. Does that say something about the way you guys are playing?
We still held the ball a bunch, and you saw me the first, I'm going nuts. Just pass it. Quit holding it, bouncing it. Either make a play or get rid of it. And when we did, we looked good. And when we didn't, we looked bad. And it's hard because their whole careers, they got the ball, they explored whether they could score, and again, they do it. And one more time, then they passed it. Well, you don't play that way now. You know, you catch it and make your play. Shoot it if you want, but don't hold it, bounce it, come down and set up or look around. We're not that good when we play that way.
Now, what does it say about this team's growth that when Missouri made their run, they didn't let go of the rope and they still made the play?
Julius made a big play, a basket, made our free throws. Aaron makes his layup. And then Julius, who played shaky most of the game, comes up with a block and a rebound because we made the guy drive left. And he blocks it and rebounds, the biggest play that basically ended the game. But this was a good win for a young team. I'm going to tell you again, all this stuff, we lose to LSU, and they beat the crap out of us. They out-coached us. There was nothing. That was one of those games. And we didn't look very good. So we play a little bit better. I mean, are we this team or are we the other team? I mean, is it your hope or your opinion? I mean, we're a freshman team that's trying to get better, that's learning, and that get a win here on the road is a great win against a well-coached team who plays exactly how they have to play to win and gave themselves a chance when we played really well.
Now, you see them every day. Which team do you think, Lee?
Well, the team I want them to be is the one that played today. And I told them if I have to coach like I was 35 years old, I will. Which I was very much more aggressive, hands-on. Do you know what I mean by hands-on?
Shoving Andrew across the court?
No, like grabbing. I was hands-on. I'm now, 49, so I'm not as aggressive as I used to be. But I told them, my teams play with fire. They play with emotion. They play with enthusiasm. And you will or I won't play you. That's all I told them. I thought Aaron was really good today. And I said, and if you look like you did against LSU, you will play 5 minutes in that game. I won't play you. So hopefully we got over the hump, but it was a good win for us. It's a good any win on the road holding on, not holding on, bank shot from half court. You went on the road in college basketball, it's a great win.
Did you know Clarkson and Brown were this good?
Clarkson I knew, and Brown didn't do as much against us last year. Like, you knew he could get going, but Clarkson is just so crafty and long, he's really good. Like, I grabbed them both after the game. I just said, I'm telling you, you both are special now. So, we don't have to play Missouri again, do we? Great.
John, is there any case of good shooting cures a lot? You guys made a lot high percentage of shots. Did
Well, we got a lot of goals. We only took 14 threes, so it's not, you know, when you usually say that the team went 11 out of 19 from the three. We didn't. We only took 14 threes. So what I liked is we made free throws. You know, Aaron goes 8 for 8. Aaron played. I mean, and so did his brothers. Julius played. I mean, this was a good win for us.
John, how'd you think you did on 50-50 balls
Better.
after emphasizing?
Better. This team isn't as rough as the last team, and I thought we were much more prepared for the zone and ready. LSU hadn't played zone until they played us. Then they played all zone. So we were ready, but not. And when they changed their lineup and went big, I knew then 8 minutes before the game they were playing zone. But, you know, we can play fast, we can play slow, we can grind it out. That's the kind of teams I want to coach.
When Dominic took a spill there, I think Andrew and Alex just raced over to him just to pick him up. A little bit of change from the last game.
Look, these guys see what's, you know, they know. And the stuff that anyone's saying about this team and these players, they can change it. It's not like, well, you can't play. It's that you don't compete. You don't play with enthusiasm. You don't sprint. You're into your own self. Well, you can change all that. What's hard to change is their size. You are what you are. And your skill, it's hard to change that. You are what you are. But this team, with enthusiasm and some passion and, you know, play with emotion, find each other doing things right, which is what we did for 2 straight days. If someone did something right and someone didn't say something, I stopped practice. Tell them, good screen. Because, again, their emotions were all tied into how they played. We had a couple of those today, but obviously you saw me grab guys. We're not going that route. But
How is Dominic? Last question.
I didn't, he was in there. He was okay. Thanks, guys.